How is Jordan Love looking in OTAs, and what have you seen from him so far in the camp?
Yeah, so I think, obviously we've only had the opportunity to see 2 OTAs so far. I think that everything's kind of as expected. There's some ups, there's some downs, there's some things that he's still learning. But you also see that he's had much better command of the offense. You can tell that he is the legitimate starter now. You can tell he's, sort of been, not just been handed the reins, but that he, just feels a lot more comfortable around the guys. It's a lot harder to lead, and sort of be the guy when the guy, Aaron Rodgers, is quarterback number 1, and you have to be the backup behind him. Now with Aaron gone, you can tell he just feels a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more under command. I think that's sort of the first thing that you're looking for as you start going to these OTAs. You can tell he commands the huddle. You can tell he has a great rapport with his teammates. He's starting to get a really good, just sort of feel on the field for Romeo Dobbs, a receiver that he's been working with in the offseason. Those are some of the things that you're starting to see. I thought he had great command of the 2-minute drill yesterday. I think he probably completed 6 or 7 passes on the drive and moved the offense right down the field. There are some other plays that you see where you'd probably like to see him maybe make a little bit better decisions. There's a play in the first practice a week ago where he throws into coverage. Now, others had mentioned that they thought that maybe Luke Musgrave, the rookie tight end, didn't run his route the correct way, which allowed, Devondre Campbell to undercut it. I didn't see that exactly, but that was one play that had a potential interception on it. Yesterday in practice, there was a play to J.D. Reed that would have probably been a pick 6 had Corey Ballantyne been able to hold on to the ball. There's another play where he just missed, A.J. Dillon in the flat. Some of those things are going to be, prevalent with not just Jordan Love, but this offense as a whole. When you have a first-time starting quarterback, you've got a ton of players that are in their first or second season. Every single one of his top 6 wide receivers is either a rookie or second-year player. Both of his top 2 tight ends are rookies. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. It's kind of been exactly as expected so far.
You mentioned it with Jordan Reed, the Michigan State wide receiver. You had Christian Watson. You needed more, so you got a tight end in Luke Musgrave and Jordan Reed. What is the connection looking like so far between Jordan Love and Reed?
Yeah, so Jaden Reed, the rookie at Michigan State, second-round pick, I would say that that's obviously one that's still developing. There was a route down the field in 2-minute drill that it looked like Jordan Love potentially missed on. Sounds like Jaden Reed would later say that he actually slipped down the route, which caused the play to fall incomplete. Those are some of the things that these rookie wide receivers and Jordan Love are still going to have to work through. But you can also tell that Jaden Reed's a very unique wide receiver. He gets in and out of his breaks really well. He's got a level of quickness and playmaking that, some of the slot wide receivers in Green Bay haven't had since early Randall Cobb. So I think there's a level of excitement there. But like I said earlier, these are sort of relationships and, just sort of, quarterback to wide receiver connections that are going to have to grow over time. And that's one that's just in the very early developmental stages.